Hi, everybody. For my research paper, um, I chose to examine Benjamin Franklin and his religious beliefs and how those beliefs influenced his political contributions regarding the founding of the United States. Uh, to say Franklin was complicated would be a massive understatement. Historians have determined that he was everything from a deist to an atheist. According to Thomas Kidd in his book, Benjamin Franklin, The Religious Life of a Founding Father, John Adams once famously said regarding Franklin that Catholics thought him almost a Catholic. The Church of England claimed him as one of their own. The Presbyterians thought him half a Presbyterian, and Friends believed him to be a wet Quaker. While researching for this paper, I can easily see why Adams labeled him as such. The closest Franklin could be identified with any religious sect would be as a deist. However, even labeling him as a deist was complicated. Daniel Walden, in Benjamin Franklin's Deism, a Phase, said that deism in the 18th century could be divided into two strains. Constructive deism, which meant the adoption of a natural religion based on common ideas of morality and included the worship, and that term's used loosely, of a rather indefinite being whose laws were plain and engraved in the hearts without the Christian view of supernatural doctrines and Christian rituals, and also critical deism, which accepted the same natural religion but regarded Christianity as an obstacle to man's development because it diverged from natural morality and of the goodness of man, and it was hostile to established religion. So, what was Ben Franklin? At times, he seemed to lean toward critical deism for several reasons, most specifically because he doubted the existence of an afterlife, but he also had constructivist deist tendencies because he confirmed, he believed, according to Gordon S. Wood, in his book, The Americanization of Benjamin Franklin, in the existence of a deity, that he made the world and governed it by his providence. In order to fully understand Franklin, though, as much as anyone can, you'd have to do a comprehensive study on his beliefs. The simplest summary of those beliefs is in his own words. Is documented again by Thomas Kidd. Franklin, at the end of his life, stated, quote, "Here is my creed. I believe in one God, creator of the universe, that he governs it by his providence, that he ought to be worshipped, that the most acceptable service we can render to him is doing good to his other children, that the soul of man is immortal and will be treated with justice in another life, respecting its conduct in this." He went on to say, as to Jesus of Nazareth, my opinion of whom you particularly desire, I think the system of morals in his religion, as he left them to us, is the best the world ever saw, or is likely to see. I apprehend Christ's teachings received various corrupting changes, and I have with most of the present dissenters in England some doubts as to his divinity. Though it is a question I do not dogmatize upon, having never studied it. Franklin believed, in essence, that the best way to please God was to do good works, and that at the judgment, one's good works would be measured against one's bad works, and that you'd receive your just rewards and or punishment. His statement on Jesus, however, regarding his moral teachings are kind of reflective of his belief in the usefulness of religion. He believed in a more utilitarian, um, practical application of religion. He believed that our religion taught morals and good behavior and virtuous living, and without that mechanical application of religion, societies would deteriorate. So, how did his beliefs influence his political beliefs and his contributions to the founding of a nation? While my assessment of my research is still ongoing, there's no doubt Franklin was against the state sponsored of and state required participation in any particular religion. However, he also strongly believed in religious toleration. Thanks, and have a good rest of your day.